Hey. Yeah, it must have been because I scheduled it from my computer. Like we couldn't like enter into the live, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So like I scheduled it from my computer, then I tried to get into it on my phone, and like I couldn't like find like it wasn't under scheduled. It also could have been because we were late. Because it was 9:05 when.
Well, we've been late before.
But like I had never scheduled it on a different device and then been late for it. Like it was scheduled on that device. You know what I mean?
I think it's just weird that like we couldn't use the phone or the computer.
Right, like even
regardless
I mean
of
we
what
never
you scheduled
actually
it
tried
on
it on
before.
my computer, but yeah.
New issues.
Anyway, so it's fun
We're here.
stuff.
We made it.
2 Noise Ball creators in California. I love that, Red Boy. Everyone hit the like. Thanks for hitting the other like. Thanks for hitting this like. You're just liking stuff all over the place.
Double like.
Hola, Raphael. Great to see you, man.
Unicorn family.
Hola.
Which we
Apps
are.
photo. Yeah.
Got our unicorn blanket. Cody's
Unicorn
jammy
Squad
pants.
jammy pants. Look at those.
His unicorn shirt.
Got my Rachel
from
Rawson.
Rachel.
Unicorn on there. All the unicorns. All the unicorns. Raphael
I gotta put this
is
on.
the one who sent us the pants. Boy
got-
photography,
yeah.
yeah.
And the blankets.
And the blankets, right.
We love these blankets.
We love those blankets. They're super comfortable.
Super soft. Okay, let me pop this out.
Am's getting the chat, looking at it. So we just decided not to like have any topics in mind, because we just like when we get to hang out and talk about whatever you want to talk about.
And also,
what do you want to talk
we're
about?
potentially both in like the sleepiest. No, Ireland.
I feel pretty good.
We've come off a week of very little sleep.
Yeah, I didn't only get an hour of sleep
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. Right.
Yeah.
What's up, Axe family?
Well, so we just might be extra silly.
What was our day? We just chilled. We did have dinner.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Get hit by a bad typhoon. I'm sorry, Alex.
Oh no.
Wow. Sorry, man. I hope you get those debris cleaned up. That's crazy.
I hope this is an encouraging break for you.
Rob.
Relaxing break.
Rob, the photos were sick, man. Thanks for sending them. That, what were you shooting on? 100. Your 100 millimeter. I love that thing. 1.2. It's awesome. I'll just be over here uploading a new video while I listen. Pam, love it. Your video's about sleep. Craig, awesome, man. I love it. Angela, what Angela to say? Got Facebook? Cody does. Like the post, share a link. Join his movement, find out here.
Instagram.
I love it. Thank you.
Everybody see this mug? It's kind of
It's backwards for
backwards,
them,
but it says the thing.
Under
the thing.
thing.
One of my best friends made this for me, and it was one of the most thoughtful things because she gave me a huge compliment, and I wish I had it like on video because it was one of those moments where it was just like she was rolling with it, like pepping me up, and then boom, called me the thing under the thing.
She said
She
you're
called
the
me
thing
that.
under the thing. Yeah.
Right, in regards to,
The vlogs
Yeah,
and everything.
everything
Yeah.
that's happening.
Oh, that's awesome.
and I cried. It was so nice. And then she
Yeah.
dropped this off. She made it. She's artsy.
Holly, thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Derpy, that's crazy that you waited 85 minutes. We tried to schedule it so
Yes.
you could just come back at 9, but I'm cool that it's cool that you waited. And then I'm sorry you had to switch over this link and everything, but you're being positive about it, and I love that. Awesome. Raphael, I love it, man. You did look amazing in that dress. Rob agrees.
Thank you. My mom's dress. She has
What's
good taste.
the plan? So Sarah, I'm gonna make more businesses, but for the time being, I'm just gonna make videos on YouTube and consult on Patreon and make tutorials and stuff like that. That's the plan,
You're
right?
gonna make more businesses.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a bunch of businesses before I die. It's my idea. I gotta invent something.
Yeah.
I want to. I'd like to.
Right.
You're not down with me making more businesses?
We just got like through all this. Not through it, but like time is good. Let's just spend some time.
I didn't say I'm jumping in right away.
Right.
I'm just saying,
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
a planner, so when you say things like that, I'm like trying to like, how does this even make sense in
Right.
my head right now?
right. Brian, could you drop the link to where people can buy the current editing tutorial? It's the Buy Me a Coffee link. You know what I'm talking about? It's in my description today from my vid today. Yeah, so Rob, I've had numerous people actually say, I edit in Premiere and this was amazingly helpful. Like, thank you so much. Because it's about theory. Like, it's about the decisions I'm making in editing and less about, I mean, I do say, like, I'm pressing this and click this and whatever. But it's less about that and more just about, like, why I do what I do. Is anybody in here, did anybody in here do the tutorial yet on Premiere that could speak to this better? Short answer is yes. I think it would be helpful, Rob.
And somebody had responded that it was. Right?
Multiple
You-
people. That's
right.
what I was telling them
I tuned out.
just a second ago. I was just talking.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm so tired.
I tuned out.
I tuned out.
Awesome. Chris, thanks for buying it, man. That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Saw me wearing a shirt from Trey Van Camp. No, I've never met Trey, but I mean, I've met him on the internet. And I love his whole vibe. And he's like, dude, I want to send you one of my shirts. Pick which one. And that shirt literally says dreamer and doer. And I was like, that's
How
the
could you
coolest shirt
not?
in the world.
Right.
And then I wrecked my one wheel in it and I like completely shredded the whole shoulder of it. And like,
On day one. That was the first day.
it was the first day I ever wore it. And I'd just gotten washed. And the thing, I haven't ever talked about this. Maybe I will make a vlog about this at some point. But like when I, when something has a story to it, or B, like when I have to sew something or like I in some way cut something or make something a little bit unique and I know like about it. What I'm trying to say is the fact that it has holes in the shoulder from my one wheel wreck makes me so, like now every time I see it, I just think of the whole story and I love it and it became my favorite shirt. So never met Trey, but love that shirt. Thanks for making it and sending it to me, Trey.
Logan ordered one, but probably won't wear it on the boosted. Good idea, just in case.
Red Boy, the only rules to invite people to the Facebook group is just tell them, answer the questions, like tell them before you invite them, and then say, hey, answer these questions. I'm going to invite you to this, answer these questions. Because most times when someone gets invited to the group as opposed to finds it themselves, they don't answer the questions, and then Ahmad, like, we'll normally let it there for like, I don't know, 24 to 48 hours. But if the questions aren't answered after, like if I come in like 3 times to review applications and the questions aren't answered, I'm gonna decline the person. And most times people who get invited don't, like, I'm actually talking about like Facebook, you click invite to group. Most times people don't answer the questions just because I think it's different. I think the system's different. So 2 things. One, you could like message them, say, I'm inviting you to this group, go answer the questions, or you could just send them the link. Like the link to the Facebook group is in my description on all my videos. You could just send them the link and be like, dude, dudette, whatever, you're gonna love this Facebook group. Come join. And then when they click it, they'll automatically be prompted to answer the questions. But no, there's no rules. I mean, the questions are, how often do you create? Are you gonna encourage people? And what's your, like, prove to us that you've created something. And they don't even have to make YouTube videos. Like, granted, I think people who make YouTube videos are gonna like it more than, because that's like all we talk about in there. But it's for any sort of creator. So get it. Hashtag Amber Warner brings up your highlights you. That's cool.
That's nice.
Vlogging on the ground at the airport was epic. How funny were all the reactions you got? I mean, people were freaked out more than, like, they weren't really making fun of me. They were just, I think they were just thinking, I don't think it helps that my entire rig is black. But, like, sometimes when I'm skating around in Harrisburg, people are like, oh, dude, I thought you were carrying a gun. Like, that happens often. which is terrifying because like if an officer ever thought that I had a gun, yeah, so that's terrifying. But I think people were more freaked out than like, look at this grown man laying on the floor in the airport. But yeah, I didn't really get to see their reactions because I was like, I had my back to all of them as they were walking up. But yeah, I mean, they just, they kind of were just like glance over and look at what I was doing as I only saw that out of my peripheral because I was trying to keep eye contact with the camera. But I just had to do it. I was just like, the light, like, I thought that shot was really cool, the way the lights were and just like the symmetry of the hallway. I was like, this is so cool. Only thing that would have made it cooler is if I would have had a wider lens on there. I meant to ask you, can I spend $1,000 and get a new lens? In front of everybody.
No comment right now.
I'm not holding a gun. Not sure if it will work
Yeah,
or
Brian
not, though.
said put a bright pink cover on the GH5. I was thinking some like unicorn stickers or something.
Or like what if I put like an orange tip all around the front of the lens to make it look like it is a gun, but it's a toy gun. That'd be
dear.
awesome. Yeah, Dad, that 10.5 is like, I think it might be $1,200 brand new. Metal got his for $800 used, but it is a sick piece of glass.
Yep.
Yeah, a GoPro pointed the other way so we can see everyone else looking at you. That's a great idea. Friendly reviewer. The friendly reviewer, your name's Mark, right? Is your name Mark? I'm pretty sure it's Mark. Just threw that out there. Please tell me what your real name is. Paul. Thanks, Paul. Great idea. Great seeing you at Walmart. I doubt you saw my video. But it was funny. Yeah, man, I didn't watch that one yet. You're talking about a unicorn. I'm almost positive. Great seeing you too. Steel medals, he stole yours. Dad says.
High pressure
Superpose
stitches.
or ask for new lenses. Yeah, Melon, good. I like your theory. Get a lens hood and spray paint it orange. Exactly, Greg. That's exactly what I mean. People would be like, drop the toy gun, and I'd be like, I know that this is confusing, but it's not a gun or a toy, but it is my weapon of choice.
Amber said no to the lens. Not until Christmas.
Who said that? Angela?
Nope. Attila.
Oh, Attila, yeah. Cody. Amber said no to the lens, not until Christmas. Awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
you know
not
what?
until a certain couple things happen.
Christmas is gonna be 1 year of daily vlogging for me. Like,
It's
how
soon.
crazy is
That's
that?
Soon.
It's coming up. 1 year is coming up.
Yeah.
It's starting to hit me now. The weather's changing. 100%.
That would be the most expensive Christmas present I ever did give.
Yeah.
I mean,
Austin,
but worth
I'm
it.
doing well. Thank
Worth
you.
it. I'm not diminishing
Right.
how important
Um,
these tools are. for
I
your
really,
job.
the issue is Voigtlander is a licensed brand. It's not like a company. So the company that makes Voigtlander lenses is actually, they're just a different company that I'm not even sure who they are, using the Voigtlander brand to manufacture lenses under. So it's just like, what I'm saying is I would love to just have them send me that whole line, the 42.5, the 10.5, and a new 17.5. And actually there's I think they have a 25 too. They have, because they try to do 50 millimeter, 35 millimeter, 21 millimeter, 85 millimeter, like on my 4/3 because you double it. Anyway, that was all technical stuff. I want them to just send me the whole series, but like I don't even know, like, because anybody can license the Voigtlander brand. Yeah, I don't know if they would even like want to do that. So, but I haven't. If anybody knows like who I should reach out to, because they would probably do it. Like, I've used that lens for 272 vlogs. It survived a 26 mile per hour wreck into asphalt. like the thing's a beast. I love it. I swear by it. I feel like they would send me all their lenses.
That would be nice.
Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna because
Okay, so this was from previous.
Oh, okay.
I-
So previously, Chris talked about the new shirts. There are new shirts coming and hoodies, and they are going to be printed on the front. Like it's going to be like say hashtag No Small Creator on the front is one of the designs, and then there's new designs. I just thought of another new design today, but we are still going to sell the original like flip up No Small Creator shirt. They're just going to be more expensive. So whenever we make that announcement, because they're actually sold out right now, and my man Chris Walter isn't going to print more, so I'm working with a new company that's gonna hopefully be able to print them on the inside like that. And but because of the hassle of having to print it on the inside, they're going to be more expensive. And then, you know, the ones printed on the outside are going to be like a more normal price point for a t-shirt. So that is happening. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Before I increase the price, I'm gonna like do a big push and be like, if you want to get the original flip up No Small Creator shirt, you can get it now until this date at the $25 price. And just like, I just feel like everybody who's in the Facebook group or everybody who's a part of it already deserves the opportunity to get it at this price. You know what I mean? And then as it grows from there, like once we start wearing it on the outside, I mean, it's gonna be wildfire. Come on, come on. People are gonna see it. They're gonna be like, "What's No Small Creator?" Type it in Instagram. 10,000 photos. You know? Do you know we have 10,000 photos on Instagram?
You have what?
Check it out.
You have 10,000 photos.
No, No Small Creator.
Oh.
Good at.
Follow.
How do you use this phone?
I have a nice little.
Amber's got the
6S.
6S, and it is hard and painful to just watch it do that. That was hard. No small.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Close.
Rob has it too.
9,700 posts.
That's awesome.
There are 9,700 photos
For no
tagged No Small Creator
That's
on Instagram, which is like blowing my mind.
I think it totally makes sense to do
Look at that one.
the outside. No
Designed to
small-
last. Check out Designed to Last. Super cool.
It's hard to
Sorry, you
find.
can't really see it.
It makes sense to do the on the outside, but I love the purpose and mission, like the idea behind the inside.
Oh, right. I want to sell those forever. They just
Right.
need to be more expensive. I need to make more money than $5 a shirt. This is the Messy Happy, and she is sitting on a unicorn, and I
Brian's
love
wearing
that.
his shirt right now. That's great, Brian.
Way to be,
They are
Brian.
very comfortable. I have.
I
one
wish
too.
they let you post photos in these chats. There's numerous times when I want to be like, throw a photo in. Brian Sellers has a killer description of the No Small Creator movement on his channel. I think I've read that before, Chris, and I agree. Car decals. Yeah, you were gonna say something.
Attila, I
while
think
ago.
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right or not, but
Yeah.
they had asked about if you were planning to do any like B-roll. I assume B-roll tutorials.
Yep.
Any more Premiere B-roll tutorials, which would be interesting.
I'd be happy to do a B-roll. I would teach myself how to do it in Premiere, and then I would show you. The thing is, it's actually very basic when it comes to editing. It's a matter of the one thing that I did learn from Peter in one of his tutorials one time is that you can't speed things up past 1,000% without making a nested clip in Premiere, which I thought was crazy. Because in Final Cut you can speed it up to whatever you want. That said, normally I only end up speeding my fast ramps up. Like you don't want to go too fast or else you just can't even tell what's going on in the whip. So that is to say, I would teach myself how to do it in Premiere, which I do have, so I could do that, and then I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna start. How many people are here? 52. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I'm gonna start, especially if you like this next sentence. I'm gonna start uploading new series on my channel. So that means that some days I'm gonna upload 2 videos in one day. It's gonna be awesome. Amber's finding out about this for the
This
first time.
happens so much.
Yeah, this is how we do life.
This is another reason why
It's
I like
called
lives.
Quick and Dirty Tips, Tricks, and Tutorials. Similar to 2 Minute Tuesday, or the original concept behind 2 Minute Tuesday, which was like fast tutorials, whatever. I'm hoping that I never like get into 18-minute long craziness, but it makes sense that Pete did that because like that's like one of the pillars of his channel. But yeah, like the first one I want to do is on how I do audio, which anybody who's done the editing tutorial knows that. And a lot of people disagree with how I do audio, but it's literally quick and dirty and tutorial. Quick and dirty tips, tricks, and tutorials.
So why'd you get quick and dirty? Where'd it come from? Just like
That's a
'cause
saying.
It's fast. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a saying. It's
Yeah,
like
quick and dirty.
oh, I didn't know it. I've never heard.
I think it's a saying. I hope it's a saying. I've been saying it a lot.
Yeah, my eyes. Cody gets my eyes often. There are lots of times when we're in a group of people with friends or with family, and anytime we're talking separately in separate parts of the group, and I hear Cody talking, I try to like tune in because I'm like, I probably will learn something.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
that we're horrible at communicating. I think we're good at communicating, but there's just a lot to communicate about, and I just like it's easier to hear these things when we're amongst more people, so
Yeah.
that's why it gets the eyes.
No, Dad, it's not going to be a new channel. It's going to be a new series. It's going to be on my channel because I want to drive people who are looking for tutorials to my channel, but then I want them to stay for the vlogs. He's got it from the 26-mile-per-hour shoulder slide down the street, quick and dirty. What's up, squad? Josh is here.
Yeah.
Josh, did you upload that video that you were editing the other night when I was in Seattle? I was at an Irish pub, and you had like sent a photo of you like cheersing to your screen, and I just didn't have my drink yet, but I was gonna do the same thing, and then there's Twitter and yeah, all that stuff. It did give me a really great idea. You know how in The Social Network, the movie, they do like those hackathons where like you have to stay up all night and like, I don't know, write some code or hack something, or I don't know exactly what they're doing. I was thinking of that same thing, but for editing with you. I don't know, it's my idea. Have to come up to Connecticut.
Chris-
Mr. Derpy. Hi,
Chris
producer.
is commenting about your tutorial. He must have seen it. You did a great job on the FPS tutorial.
Thank you.
You
I'm
had
hyped for the
asked
new series, but as a complete stranger to you, you're not a complete stranger, Mr. Derpy. We met at, I feel like we met. We really did meet, or did you meet Rachel and I feel like I met you because you met Rachel?
Right.
We met in real life in Belfast. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. No, man, I'm not. I won't. It's not gonna. I don't have a full-time job anymore. I'm just a YouTuber. So I have time. Like I can do it as soon as I lock in all of the. As soon as I figure out scheduling, which I'm figuring out, I'm gonna have time to do it. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna love it. Got Facebook. Cody does. I love that, Angela. Thank you.
Lucky asked about how I feel about our kids being on the camera as you're gaining momentum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the reality is, like, we talked about it from the very beginning and knew, like, regardless of who or how many people would be watching, like, people can always go back. Like, once it's out there, it's out there. So, like, the more people that watch, it's hard to put my thoughts in accurate words right now, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think like Cody has said before, if we don't have them as a part of it, that seems like that's like they're so much a part of us, and we're kind of doing this. He's not doing like a family vlog per se, but he's including family in it. Maybe he'll include them less. I mean, I feel like you have included them less more recently, or all of us less more recently than like you used to, because like there's so much happening in your life right now
Right.
with like traveling and whatnot. But I'm totally fine with it. I mean, we talked about certain things that like we obviously wouldn't vlog with them, but
Yeah.
it's sweet and they're adorable and we love sharing them with you. So I feel fine with it right now.
Josh, you coming to Vid Summit? Awesome. I'm super amped to see you there. Tom. Have Cody mention that we'll have No Small Creator buttons for everyone coming to Vid Summit, and find me when we're there to get one. Brian, thank you for making those buttons, man. Yeah, so at Vid
Brian
Summit,
made buttons.
every No Small Creator is gonna have a button. I think it's like a black textured metal button, and it says hashtag No Small Creator on it. People are gonna be like, "What's that?" And we're gonna be like, "Let me tell you." I'll flip up my shirt every time they ask. Yeah. Merriam-Webster Dictionary says quick and dirty, adjective, expedient and effective, but not without flaws or unwanted side effects. That is exactly how I mean it. Like quick and dirty audio, like it literally takes me 5 minutes and saves me hours and hours, but it's not perfect. Quick and dirty tips, tricks, and tutorials.
I really appreciate that you did that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. I had no idea. I mean, Cody's usually right about stuff like that, words and sayings, and that's why I can't play Boggle with you.
Those buttons will be amazing. That's awesome. I have to find those buttons while there. That's Alejandro. Do you know CGI Nerd as Alejandro?
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
2 channels? Well, and then Penny?
Dude's creating a bunch all day.
Well, and then he has a full-time job.
Just needs more subs.
He's going to do the
See it
vlog
fill
on a
up.
plane challenge. That's awesome.
Fun. Wasn't it funny? I had meant to do the vlog on a plane challenge, and then Abby, the woman behind me when I was flying out to Seattle, was like, "Oh, are you making a video? My son makes videos," and like wanted to be in the vlog and wanted to talk about it.
Looking around.
And I loved that. I was like, well, that made the vlog on a plane challenge much easier because she wanted to. Now it's like two made it easy.
Yeah, I like the Happy Canadian put words in a cohesive sentence.
Right.
How they have talked about it and discussed it, and they love having the kids on the channel. It will be really... It has already been fun to look back on. Like, Cody did this one vlog that was just about Finley, and it was like a letter to her or something, where he was speaking to her.
That wasn't a vlog. That was an extra video.
Oh, an extra video. I'm sorry. We've watched that a lot recently. She's like, "Mommy, show me
the
that
sad
again."
one. She used. She used to make her sad.
She just doesn't understand the heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You said like
your heart will break or something.
or it could.
Your heart could break, or I can't protect you from your heart breaking or something like that.
The love of your life from breaking your heart.
From breaking your heart. Oh, that was sad.
It
I should make
really
another. I should
sad.
make another one of those and just make it happy.
Right.
Just happy music and everything. But it was nice how like sentimental it is.
Yeah.
I actually to the vlog that I'm editing tonight / tomorrow morning, more tomorrow morning I'd imagine, like tomorrow's vlog. Brian, I might use a piece of video block stock in, but yeah, I think I would do it a lot more. It's just that with daily like me and you, like, hey, like, oops, sorry. Fist bump on the daily, Brian. It's just hard. Like, editing is hard. It's hard to edit anything that you don't shoot that day. It's hard to edit that into a daily vlog because it gets so complex, like, so quickly. Like, even my video blocks integration that I did, I wanted that to be way cooler. Like, more frantic, like just more crazy, and like more clips and like constant cutting back and forth and like some like cool static effects in and out and stuff, and like it ended up just being very daily vloggy, like here's a clip. And what's his name, Jeff Barsh from Story Greenlight, has like said from the beginning, Cody, I love that your editing style is like cut, clip, cut, clip. You know, like nothing fancy about it, but I think sometimes it's cool to see like the fancy stuff, and I wanted to make it like that, but it's just hard to do daily. So, all that is to say, yeah, I'm sure that I'll integrate more. I'll use more clips from video blocks at some point, but it's just really hard to do. Well,
I love
Excuse
that
me.
Gina shows up and look from like the top of my screen to
Yeah.
the bottom. It's like Gina. We all love Gina.
Yeah.
And then
Gina.
Daniel is all exclamation points.
Daniel,
Which is so me. That's how I do text
what's
messages.
up, brother?
Every time exclamation points. I love that.
Daily is a blast. I agree, Chris. It is a blast. My man, Jay Lipman, just stopped daily. Also a blast. Basically, oh, he had this awesome quote. Listen to what this quote is. He said he learned it when he became an electrician. It's easier to learn to do. Oh man, I gotta look it up. It's so good. Amber, take it over.
Well, Daniel luckily gave me a comment. That
Cool. What
said,
did Daniel say?
Amber, your hair looked bombski.
Bombski.
I've never heard that before. Bombski at that movie viewing. Well, thank you. That was because I was at my parents' house and they were watching The Girls, and so I had time to actually like style my hair, which doesn't normally happen. And I felt like Cody and I were having a night out even. And it was, I mean, it was red carpet, only
It felt like a date.
red carpet event I've been to so far in my life. And like Cody helped to make this whole thing, so we can go into that at some point, but go ahead.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
This is what the quote is. I love it so much. It's easier to learn how to do good work faster than it is to learn how to do fast work better. Did you get it? It's easier to learn how to do good work. Like once you know how to do good work, it's easier to learn how to do it fast than it is to do fast work and learn how to make that better. And I thought that was so awesome. It made me think of Josh Hubbard, who like he didn't know anything about camera work, anything about cinematography, anything like that. He just bought a camera, started daily vlogging, and like you learn a lot when you're daily vlogging. Like you all know this. When you're daily vlogging, like you're just forced to learn a lot. But me, on the other hand, I spent years and years and years of my life learning how to do camera work, learning cinematography, learning all of the ins and outs of the whole art of this industry or whatever, camera work. And then I started doing fast work. So you get what I mean? Like Josh started doing fast work and then tried to figure out how to make it better. I learned how to do good work and then tried to figure out how to make it faster. And like it was much easier for me to do what I did than it is for you to learn, you to learn how to do fast work better. I don't know if that's tracking, but I don't know. It just really hit me the way that he said that, and it was fantastic.
A lot of people are tracking with you, so that's great.
People are tracking. Yeah, could someone drop the link to that video where Jay talks about ending his daily vlog. I think it's his last video. It's fantastic. That's it. Like I'm not saying don't do daily. I'm saying there's a lot to learn with daily. There's a lot to learn with weekly. Actually, I'll give you another secret. How many people are here? 55. Don't tell anybody this. I haven't even told Chris this. But I want to do a collab with Chris Howe where we talk about like the pros and cons of daily versus weekly. And I want him to talk about the pros of daily, and I want me to talk about the pros of weekly. You know what I mean? Like, because there's just sacrifices you have to make when you're doing daily vlogs, and you don't get to, like I was talking about with editing or sound or whatever, where just I'm literally doing quick and dirty tricks every single day just to get the story out there. Whereas if I was doing weekly, actually Daniel had said this. I'm sorry, I'm skipping around to a lot of people and a lot of themes and places and things, but this is my life. Daniel said the other day about my epidemic recap. He was like, dude, when you give yourself time to like cut in a bunch of stuff, like I forget exactly how he said it, but it basically it was good. And yeah, so wouldn't that be a cool vid, like the pros and cons? We'd have to think of a catchier title, but I think it'd be really fun to do it with a guy like Chris House. So yeah, Gina. Yep. This is better, faster. If someone wanted to start daily and someone isn't fast, which is just doing it, make sure to get it faster. I think, how awesome, Mike says. Brian, I think that you can approach it from either direction. Like, so say you have zero camera knowledge. I think if you think it would be interesting to have to do daily videos and to learn that way, then that's where you should start. And it also depends on just the type of person you are. Like, I'm the type of person that for the longest time in my life was paralyzed by perfectionism. And I think if you really struggle with perfectionism, daily is a great way to start because you're going to learn stuff and, have to post it even though it's not perfect. Whereas like if you struggle with perfectionism and you're going weekly, I think it could be easier to kind of like fall off and not post it or just be like, I need to learn more and just keep pushing it. But like I literally did that for years, not put stuff out because I didn't think it was good enough. So yeah, on the flip side of that, if you think, you don't really struggle with perfectionism, you're like, I'm going to start this channel because I want to grow and I'm going to take the time to grow and learn stuff, then I think weekly would be the best way to start. Plus no rules. Yeah, Lucky, you just talked about this in one of my vlogs comments and when we were having a convo. 1 to 6 minute vlogs, yeah.
You got through 65 of them.
While wrapping birthday presents. I love that you did that, man. That was so awesome. Weekly to me has too many excuses and end up being lesser quality video somehow. Yeah, exactly, man. So, right, Brian, to answer the question, like, I don't really recommend one or the other. I'm just like, what seems interesting? What seems like it's going to push you? What seems like it's going to be fun? And do that. Mm-hmm. Or like fun in like the challenging way. What seems like it's going to be, like, are you inspired? Do you think challenges are fun? And then, so for me, like, I'll be honest. And so this is where I really started to resonate with Casey when Casey was like, I'm going to stop doing daily stuff because I want to do more bigger projects. Now I can really understand that because like for me, I'm in like a rhythm. I know how to do daily videos. I'm still learning. Don't get me wrong. I'm still learning. Like there's still videos that I put out. I'm like, I just need to do that better. And with story and just some of like the structure of my videos. Like there's still a lot for me to learn. I think I could do daily for a whole nother year and still not really get to the point where I'm like, okay, I've mastered this. Like you're always going to be learning no matter what you do. What I'm saying is when Casey said, he got into this rhythm and he wanted to do more complex projects that took longer amount of time. I totally get that. Like, I do think I want to overcome that challenge of complex videos that, there's multiple days and you have to figure out how to make it work and get into some of those details just because I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that stuff, and daily allows me to not be good at that stuff and still keep putting out content. So all right, we've talked enough about daily and weekly.
Tom had asked about, like on today's vlog, I think it was.
Yeah.
The time watched, you like showed, you were like always saying, I watch like 20 minutes a day, or consuming.
You know what I did realize? Are we still logged into my YouTube account on the TV or?
It's mine now.
Okay. So it's possible that my view time is being skewed because it's an hour and 35 minutes. It's possible that my view time is being skewed high because we used to be logged in, like when Finley would watch YouTube
shows or
But like,
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
But
either
he-
way, that was
But
shocking.
he said like, who do you watch daily? I mean, he said that much daily, but who do you watch? Or do you go through older sub videos to rack up that much time watched?
older sub videos. I don't know what I'm watching on YouTube, to be honest. Like, I can't bring up my history.
I feel like it's whenever I
Um,
see you, it's just different.
Yeah, like
It's not
I'm
like
not
necessarily like the same person. It's
right. I watch almost all of Burke Cullinane's videos right now, but even him actually, I think I'm like 10 behind or something right now.
well, and he didn't post for a while because
Right, he was on vacay. Are we logged into? If I go switch accounts, no, the only account on here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I just watch whatever's interesting to me, and like Sorrel just put one out today that I put in my watch later list because it sounded awesome, like 8 things that all creative artists struggle with or something like that. I just watched Gina's bucket list one about swimming in those ocean pools. Did you watch that one
I
yet?
didn't watch that one.
Yeah, that one's fun. It was like, it's like really cold,
The last
and
one
she's
I
with
watched
a guy.
was when she was in Sydney and eating a lunch with her friend,
Yeah,
and I was like, I want to be there.
yeah,
Drinking
eating
a
lunch
glass of wine, eating lunch
soon.
by a pool and water.
Don't worry, Am. That's gonna
Sunshine.
happen. All right, what have we?
Living my best life. Yep, Gina, you are.
My best
I
life.
love that.
Jack's was great. Yeah. Sorrel's, like, Jack's one where he tried to use Sorrel's. I just watched that today, Rob. He tried to use Sorrel's concepts for cinematography. I thought that was rad.
Have you considered doing channel reviews like through Patreon or just on YouTube?
So I do try to do channel reviews. That's going to be like one of the kind of packages that I offer in the consulting tier. That's an interesting idea, actually. I bet I could charge like $20. Could be another $20 tier. No,
'Cause
but
you would
then
do
you
that
would
on your
also get
own?
then you'd
Like,
also
would
get
just
the
type a
editing.
review?
Right. I'd probably do a video. But I would like
Video
go
too,
I'd
like,
like
as you're
I'd
watching
screen
it.
record and like go through and I'd be like this, you know. That'd be fun.
For just $20 a month.
Well, I guess I'd have to figure it out. Like what the market would bear versus how much time it would take me.
Right.
If I watched an entire video, a lot of people would have like a 10-minute video. So, but yeah, no, that's a great idea. Whoever gave me that idea, that's a great idea. Austin, great idea, bro.
Austin, yeah.
Thank you, man.
Austin Schrock, because we have 2 Austins.
Austin Schrock. That's a great idea.
Gina is Bombski.
Take my money, Chris Gillen says.
Daniel. I think Bombski is just gonna start blowing
Bombski.
up. He said it's like an LA thing, but I see a
Put it on
couple
a shirt.
people.
Bombski.
Bombski.
Just don't wear it to the airport. I
Right.
stood in the most busiest place today and vlogged with my camera out in front of everyone in the middle of it, putting 2 clips in the No Small Creator Facebook group tomorrow. Cody Comfort Challenge. Lucky, I love that, man. That's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Daniel is just.
Do I have a Patreon rate for having hair that flips
Oh
like
my
yours?
word. Every time
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sleepy, I just need like
Yeah.
Daniel to like
You
just
do.
type stuff.
You
for
do.
me.
You haven't watched many of Daniel's videos, I don't think.
I have watched. Yeah, I watched his
Okay.
last one.
I mean, this is
came
his
out.
humor. Like, this is
I
how
know,
he
but
rolls.
I'm extra tired right now.
Yeah,
and, he's
and it's making it
typing
funny.
and he has these blue double
Right.
exclamation points.
Right.
Oh,
What about vid
it's the
reviews
timing.
rather than channel reviews? Yeah. So I've done some video reviews like live with people in the consulting tier. So that's another thing. Yeah, that could be like per minute even. That's another great idea. Someone write these down. Hey Siri.
Well, we can watch it back.
She didn't pick up. Good. I'm not gonna watch it back. Watch this back? I'm not gonna watch it. Let me just text
I
myself.
can remember. Okay, we need to go back to 44 minutes.
No, I'm just gonna text myself. And my
and
dad.
your dad. Okay.
Turns out.
If he's still watching, you're
channel-
getting a text message.
Reviews tier. video reviews tier. Because the video reviews are really fun, and I think that I'm able to offer some really good feedback. Oh, I got a text message from Amber, my dad. Bucket list vid,
Sorry.
so good. Oh, we're scrolling.
I was scrolling up
That's
because
fine.
there have been some good questions.
Mods, any questions that we're missing up there that you should pop down for us? Interested in getting some of Coach's consulting? Check it out here, Brian says. Smash that Patreon link.
Daniel found out that you wrestled, I assume,
Yeah.
from that one video.
That's his favorite video of mine
That
now.
was intense.
And he showed it to Meraldo, and then Meraldo made a response video
Yeah,
about it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Going back to the daily versus not daily uploading.
Yeah.
Gary
Brown,
asked,
forging on.
right, do you...
Don't you think you can only do daily if you have enough variety in topics? Right. No, dude. I think you can document daily, all day, every day, Ellie. I wish I could get one of the t-shirts, but costs way too much to ship to Canada. I'll have to do a trip to the USA. So this new company that I'm going to work with, maybe they have a better way to ship to Canada. I don't know, but we'll see. Judith, where do you live in Canada? Are you near Toronto or no? No idea what the incentive would be. I'm an okay editor. Help please, Mr. Derpy. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think when you start out at Patreon and but you don't really have necessarily, an audience that wants to get your input on something or whatever, which everybody might actually have that. So you might as well create the tiers anyway. But I think it's just for people who want to support you, they're like, yeah, I like that you make videos and I want to support you. I think that there's a lot of people out there like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely think from my perspective, it doesn't hurt because there are people that want to support you. It's more just your expectation of
how much, yeah.
Could this turn into something?
Craig, forgot to say hey. Hey. Southern Ontario, Detroit address. I ship stuff there all the time. Oh, cool. Near Ottawa. 4.5 hours by car from Toronto. Okay. Oh, Lucky, you're gonna love Brian's stuff. Brian does sick stuff. You gotta watch his vid that I'm in, just because I'm in it. No, because it's a good video. And he drove up here 4 hours for the No Small Creator meetup.
I got a Harrisburg.
Lucky, where do you live?
Ticket.
Yeah, he did get a parking ticket.
I'm so sad about that, Brian. I'm still, ugh.
Question for Mr. Derpy. Do you have any advice or thought on younger channels giving life advice? Me personally, I'm 17, but I've learned a lot from my parents and experienced stuff. Just curious your opinion. What I tend to gravitate toward, Mr. Derpy, when it comes to being young and giving advice is just give advice, but don't make it seem like you're giving advice. Instead say, I learned this, and this is how I learned it, and just house it in your experience and how you processed it. For people who are younger than me, much younger than me, I'm thinking of Sean. The channel is called Stellar. I don't know his last name, but he's a on-point storyteller, just fantastic storyteller, and he doesn't ever come across as who does this kid think he is trying to give me advice? Because he always houses it in his experience and just what he's going through. And that's a great way to get anybody of any age to listen to you and to actually take advice from you, is just by talking about what you've learned. And I even try to do this, I try to not just directly say, this is what you should do this. I mean, sometimes I do that, and sometimes I think it's okay for you to do that too. But it's a kind of passive way of giving advice that I think culturally works well.
That's true.
Connecticut, 1.5 hours from Manhattan. Awesome, Lucky. Very close by. Hey, Joe's in the house. Love it. Amber, do you work as well? My wife runs a photography business from home. Martin, Maya says.
I do have 2 contract jobs that take me out of the home a day and a half a month. So some of that requires like me responding to emails or writing up reports while I'm home, but I mostly am home with our girls, so that's what I do right now.
Eric asked something fun that we did this weekend. Just tonight we went out to dinner with our
Oh.
fam.
Yeah, that was really fun. We should probably should we not talk about the documentary?
Yeah, my mom
about
wanted
it?
to hear about it.
Yeah.
Mom, you still here? It was great. It was just.
So for those of you who didn't watch the vlog today,
Oh, right. Why didn't you? A.
you should
Just
watch
kidding.
it while you're done.
Just kidding.
here.
Burke's here. Burke, we were just talking about you, bro. What's poppin'?
But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, if you
Documentary.
didn't watch the documentary from today,
The vlog.
the vlog from I did a 5-year vlog. No, so before I even had a company with Christian and Krista, my partners, they started working on a documentary called From Liberty to Captivity. This is in 2012. 13. This is in 2013. And when we formed the company, I remember vividly having a conversation at this little coffee shop called Yellowbird. And Christian and I were sitting down eating like a English muffin sandwich. And he's like, oh yeah, there's this project that my aunt connected me with someone at her church. And it's this documentary that she wants to do on the fight against human trafficking in Pennsylvania, specifically prostitution. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like that's one of my biggest, like that's my biggest cause that I care about, my biggest like mission. Excuse me. And it's 10 o'clock.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm so excited to work on that. Well, it was a huge project, like a huge project. I think we did over 70 90-minute long interviews throughout the course of the 5 years. 70 90-minute long interviews. At the end, we did all these reenactments, and some of that stuff, would some of that stuff be in the vlog? Was that vlogging then? Or was
No.
That was all still at the end of last year. Okay, so I wasn't vlogging
Yeah, I
any of
think
that
the
stuff.
filming was done by the
Right,
time
it
you
was. You're
vlogged.
right. It was like October last year that
Yeah.
filming was done. But we scheduled these like really cool reenactments with actors and went out multiple days, and just a very complex project. There's this fantastic picture that we used to use as one of our, actually probably is still in the Google. If you search on Google for Cap Collective and look at all the photos, it's a picture of Christian, and he's like cutting a piece of paper, but behind him there's all of these just words taped to the wall, and we filled up the entire conference room with the entire
All the interviews transcribed.
all the interviews transcribed that we cut out line by line and pieced together. It's called like the paper edit of the film. And that was like a 9-hour or 10-hour version of the film, just like taped to a wall. And then cut that down the whole way down to 2 hours. I think it's like 2 hours and 4 minutes now. And that all happened. That was at the beginning of this year that the editing was all going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't doing any of that stuff. I'm not really an editor. I know that that's weird for me to say in this context, but in
your
that
company.
context, I'm not an editor. And yeah, so then the finishing touches got put on it, the color grading, the score, all of the stuff, and like I hadn't seen any of that stuff yet, and so we just went last night and like
Got to watch it.
Got to watch
Like
it.
200 people.
200 people-ish
theater.
in a theater, right? And it was just
Really
surreal to be like, every time a shot came up that I shot, I was like lean over to Amber and be like, I shot that one, because I was, you're just so proud. It's
Right.
just you're so proud to do it.
I was proud the whole time. I cried numerous times
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like 5 years ago, our life was very different. There were some pictures that they had in the credits of like behind the scenes, and Cody was like, I look like a little boy in some of those. And that was before we had our kids and while we were having our kids.
Yeah.
And just like so much of that was kind of woven into our life. And so to see the end product was a really surreal thing,
Right.
especially after such a long period of time
Yeah.
working on it. So it was really cool. And it's really, I mean, it's really powerful.
Right.
It really is encouraging people to act. Like anybody can act
Sorry.
against this fight of human trafficking, and so
Yeah.
hopefully it'll really lead to some good things too.
Everyone's who's asking about when can you see it. So it's in festivals right now, and then they're gonna tour. So the producer Debbie, she's gonna tour all the six. So it's specific to the fight against forced prostitution in Pennsylvania. She's gonna tour the 67 counties of Pennsylvania in like a drivable RV and show it at like schools and churches and town halls and communities and stuff, because like her whole passion is like, I want to ignite this fire. The reason it's called From Liberty to Captivity is that Pennsylvania played a really interesting role in the abolition of slavery in America's history, because there's this thing called the Mason-Dixon line, and that splits Pennsylvania and Maryland, which is the state right below us. And for the most part, there's this thing called the Underground Railroad, where slaves that were seeking freedom, which was illegal, would, as soon as they would cross the Mason-Dixon line and get into Pennsylvania, they were, in essence, kind of in the clear. But there were these slave catchers that would come up, and they would apprehend these people and take them back into slavery. And so anyway, it's way more complex than I'm making it sound. But Pennsylvania played this crucial role in the end of slavery back in our history. So the idea is, let's play a crucial role in the end of slavery today, modern day slavery, forced prostitution. That's why it's called that. And so I didn't answer the question yet. When you're going to be able to see it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when it will be like available online or any of that stuff. Like, she's got a super legit vision for like how she wants to roll it out and like release it and that sort of thing. So I'm honestly not sure when you're going to get to see it.
History lessons with Cody.
My wife saw my Amazon order and was like, why would you send a grown man a unicorn? Yeah. Daniel,
I would have probably said
thanks
the
for
same
having
thing.
that conversation with her on my behalf. I appreciate that.
I think there is a place though, going back to the documentary, like Debbie was like, we could like share the trailer and the link with people. Or some,
Yeah.
Some link we could
Right,
share
so
with
we
people
still need more money for
Right.
it, actually.
for her to tour and
For the
everything
whole
else.
tour, and then also, like, I think just a lot of the post-production stuff, like coloring and sound, I think that stuff still isn't paid yet, so
Yeah.
we could probably figure out. I think just from libertytocaptivity.com takes you to something that would take you to something where you could see more about it.
Yeah.
Hey
Joe came in for a little bit.
Joe, thanks so much for being here for a
You know
little
what
bit.
though? You are such a faithful. Fan is not the right word. Friend, faithful friend.
Yeah.
Because you watch them back. I mean, watch them for the first time after the live. That's so great.
Boss. Why does Papa Warner have a cooler thumbnail than his son?
It is pretty
Hector?
cool. It's that black and white photo.
That's a great question. I'm not going to be offended by it because I took that photo of my dad. Pa-pow! How you doing? How you doing?
Oh my goodness, what time is it?
It's time
Are we
to
so
go.
late?
Time to go.
I was like, we're so tired. We're gonna make this for sure an hour or less.
Yeah.
Boom. Bombski. That's what I'll say to that.
Boom. All right, we're leaving. Oh wait, the way we like to end it is everybody tell us how you're feeling using only emojis right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Just go ahead.
That's fun.
Only emojis. Tell us how you're feeling, or whatever you want to tell us. Just like only emojis. You can use as many as you want. Tell us how you're feeling right now. Get it. Good night, everybody. We love you. Thanks so much for being awesome and here. I love this. I just love this so much.
This is really fun.
Tanner just had a baby. That's amazing.
Oh,
Congratulations,
yay.
Tanner.
Is he on?
Somebody put a bunch of baby emojis on here.
Diapers.
Oh, Mom, there's all those hearts.
Yeah.
Look at Brian. Fire, peace, rock and roll, and fire. Whoa, Daniel Pasquale is going to the beach, it looks like.
Oh, that's so fun.
Tanning. Oh, Halloween. Yep. Panic videos. Love it. Our haunted travels. Oh, okay. More than just Halloween. Just haunted travels. It's
Tina
cool.
doesn't look like she's feeling so great.
Good night. Oh,
Sick.
sorry, Tina. That sucks. Thanks for being here anyway. 100 Lucky says, flex biceps, sunglasses, laughing, camera, clapping. Love it. Daniel's just still going to the beach, bikini, loving it. Oh boy. What's the Daniel? I don't know. Are those apples? I don't even know what those are,
Cherries?
Daniel. Code took it. Thumbs up. Oh, the
I don't get why
photo.
they're all being held for
Yeah.
review.
Yeah, no, hit show. It's because it thinks that it's spam.
Logan.
Logan's got
flagged for
spammed. Yeah.
review. We showed it.
Yeah, that's funny. It's hard to hit show because like it's going up
They
so
keep
much.
going.
Do not leave
Bye,
yet.
guys.
Raid here from Pusha with love. Raid here. Oh, there's a raid going on. Oh my goodness, that's so wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. So
That's cool.
Pooja was on a live stream and they just sent everybody over here. Pooja, thank you
so
so much for
cool.
doing that.
Just when we were
What
ending.
happened is we just were about to leave, and I always like to end with like use emojis only to show us how you're feeling or what you're doing or whatever. So that's why all these emojis are happening right now. This isn't normally what our live streams look like. This is
We
just
don't
the
just
end.
talk in emojis.
This is
They're
the end
about
of the
them.
live stream.
Oh, that's
Thank you
great.
so much, Pooja. That's so nice. I'm saying your name right? No, is it Pusha? No, it's Pooja. Ah, I forget. I'm sorry. I really love that. This is how it is always, Brian says.
You have been rated.
Yeah,
That's
thanks
cool.
so much. That was fun.
I didn't even know that existed. Is
That was
that
fun.
like
How many
is that
people
like a
were? I
thing?
didn't actually see. There's 55 now, but I'm sure there was a lot at some point.
Usa?
It's there. It's like a. I think it's Pusha. Oh, Pusa.
Yes, you
Lebansis.
are right.
Who said that?
They said that.
Good. Yes, you're right. Pusha. Yeah. Pusha. I think it's Pusha. I love it. All right, Knockout Media. Yeah, look at the babies he did. He's not here yet.
Tanner's not here yet?
Who's not here yet? I thought April was the one who
Oh,
was talking
she
about
was
the
probably
raid.
talking about Pusha.
Oh, okay. Pusha. Pusha.
Like
yeah.
push-ups.
Pusha. Who said like
Pusha.
push-ups? Yeah, like push-ups.
Pusha.
Pusha. Yeah, it's
Pusha.
Pusha. We got it. It's not Pusha. It's Pusha.
Pusha.
Ba-bam!
Push-ups. I like that.
Once and for all. Now we know. Hope I remember.
You were on their live stream
Yeah.
a long time ago.
They
and it
interviewed
was
me.
such a good one. I watched that.
Pusha, are you still here? We need to leave. But did you know that I knew that I was gonna? You didn't know this. I never told you this. I knew that I was gonna be collabing with Peter McKinnon,
When he was
like
on the live.
days after our live stream that we did
Oh,
together.
it wasn't that. You didn't know then.
Huh?
You didn't know then. But they brought up Peter McKinnon and were like, how similar you were.
I didn't know what when.
You didn't know about Peter when you were on their live.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. You knew you were going to collab with Peter while you were on their live.
While I was on their live stream.
Right. That's what I thought. But
Yeah.
then when you said that, it made it sound
Right.
like days after.
Did they hear that? Were they? Yeah, there we are. There they
Yes,
are.
we're here. Yes, we caught you right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right after the B-roll challenge.
Right.
That's why they were talking about Peter McKinnon.
Right, about being on his channel
Yeah.
and whatever. Yeah.
Right.
But I think at one point in the interview, you're like, so what's next? Like, anything big coming up? And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Yeah, just, you know, traveling and just trying to make cool videos.
Because you were keeping it a
Because I had to
surprise.
keep, I wanted to keep it a secret, a
Right.
surprise. So
Right.
I love that. You always will have that spot in my heart of like that was the live that I did right before I went up to Toronto.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
We really do need to,
so
though.
super fun to be here with you. Thanks so much. We will see you later. 65 minutes. It's like no, that's actually exactly that's almost what ours is always. So perfect. All right. See ya.